Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm DJ Unification, also known as Double Dragon 912. And today, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? News Fridays is finally back. Gameplay footage you see in the background, I don't know yet, I hadn't decided yet. Happy New Year to y'all guys and girls. Hope y'all had a great New Year. I had a great one. The Lord brought me through some things this past year, and I'm finally free, and he did a lot of things for me. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father. Got a couple of news stories for you guys and girls today. Got more than I did last week, but before I get into that, I want to let y'all know Jesus Christ love y'all. God sent his son Jesus Christ to die for my sins and your sins. Get to know him. A lot of people think that you gotta be holier than thou to be a believer. No. Jesus loves us. We sinners. I'm a sinner. We all have sinned to come short of his glory. I ain't no better than you. If I can get to know him, y'all can get to know him. Get to know him before it's too late. That's all I got to say. Anyways, let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some news stories for y'all guys and girls today. Look, I'm over here on high dive. I'm tripping, Craig. I get up. Let's get into my first news story for today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the first news story I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, Nintendo is the only major gaming company without layoffs in 2024. Wow. Now, listen. Nintendo has avoided layoffs over the past few years, except for contracts in America. The gaming giant believes retaining its core talent is more necessary than anything else, helping it avoid a poor situation. Let's see what else I have to say. This is a stark contrast to every other company in the industry, which suffered massive layoffs, basically massive job cuts in 2023 and 2024. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that lets you know right there that is a reason why Nintendo Switches are selling so well. Because Nintendo gets it. Nintendo credit what credit due. They get it. They get it. They get it. They get it. 9 times out of 10, when you see a Nintendo game, most of the time they ain't trying to push no agenda. They just giving you games. It's to me, Mario. They giving you games after games after games. Should I have to give me a Switch, man? Switch, they get it. And then, Sony and Microsoft think, oh, we gotta put everything on PC. We gotta put everything on PC. And you're steady doing that. And while you're doing that, you're cutting your fan base. A lot of people, myself included, because I told you I made a video on that, have left consoles alone. I still play consoles because I still got my PS5. I like my physical media. But if Sony wasn't doing physical media, I've been gone a long time ago. But right now, y'all know I used to battle against PC gamers because I couldn't stand them. They was arrogant, stuck on themselves. Man, I got 4K, I got this, I got that, you ain't got this. I used to like, shut up. That's what I used to be like. But then I learned that not everybody is like that. It's just a select few, the elitists. But you get past all the elitists and just play PC, which Sony kind of pushed me over into, because PlayStation, they make your console irrelevant. Spider-Man 2, PC. Spider-Man 1, PC. Ghost of Tsushima, PC. Even though I ain't a big fan of Last of Us 2. First Last of Us, PC. God of War, PC. What's the point of having a console if you're going to keep porting things to PC? Microsoft doing the same thing. It making the console irrelevant. The thing about Nintendo? And a lot of people say, in this market, you got to still port everything to PC. You got to. No, you don't. Look at Nintendo. If you're gonna play Mario, where he at? Legally, Switch. Nintendo. You wanna play Luigi, Zelda? Nintendo. You gotta buy a Switch to play these games. You gotta have a Switch to play Zelda. You gotta buy a Switch to play Metroid. You gotta buy a Switch to play Smash Brothers. You can only play it on Nintendo. So don't tell me no console exclusives don't work. They still work. Nintendo doing it. That's why they still selling. They outselling PlayStation. They outselling Xbox. That's all you got though. But they outselling them. And you know why? Because they got sense over there. They keep their talent. They ain't laying folks off every 5 seconds. Sony, Microsoft, they ain't laying off their folks. Why is that? Because Nintendo gets it. And they didn't go on a hiring spree when when COVID hit. Because Nintendo like, this ain't gonna last forever. We ain't finna overhire these folks. And 9 times out of 10, when a game come on the Switch, they not pushing no agenda. Nintendo gets it. That's why when the Switch 2 come out, which is going to come out this year, I already know it's going to come out. They're going to announce it this year, and then we're going to get whenever it's going to come out, sometime this year. When that comes out, and you know Nintendo's still doing physical media, I'm going to get me a Switch 2. That's a foregone conclusion. Now PlayStation, whenever that comes out, PlayStation 6, let them say, I hope they don't, but if they say, yeah, the PlayStation 6 is going to be digital only, I'll holler at you. I won't be getting a PlayStation 6. Because only reason I got a PlayStation now, before I learned the wonderful world of PC gaming, was for my physical media. This right here. Physical media. That's why I bought and keep my PlayStation around. Physical media. I like my physical. One for that, I would have bought that PlayStation 5. I'll be honest with you. Physical media. Let them say, I don't want this to happen, but if Sony bring out their mouth, the PlayStation 6 is going to be digital only. Alright, good. I ain't going to buy no PlayStation 6 because I keep my PC, and any PlayStation exclusive, PlayStation exclusives kind of went downhill to me. I really don't buy them like I used to. I get on PC. All I gotta do is wait a year. And then Helldivers too, it was day and date. So I'm just trying to do day and date now. So, like I said, ain't no point of having a console no more. Literally. Get you a PC, y'all. But Nintendo, only console that I will get next gen, whenever it come out, is Nintendo Switch. Switch 2. Because they get it. Nintendo gets it. Keep up the good work, Nintendo. That's why Sony and Microsoft make an excuse. Well, we had to cut jobs. We had to do this. Nintendo didn't. What's y'all problem? And they one of the highest selling consoles, about to beat the PlayStation 2. They're up to 144 million. They close. Nintendo get it. What's y'all problem, Sony and Microsoft? Y'all don't get it. Nintendo get it. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all guys and girls know about that. Let's keep this party rolling. Moving right along. Moving right along. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this. This was a big outroar right here. Let me see. I probably have it on the screen. Naughty Dog artist's interpretation of Stellar Blade's Eve draws big backlash. Wow. Now, Stellar Blade developer Shift Up recently shared some fan art of our protagonist Eve from Naughty Dog character designer. And unfortunately, Stellar Blade fans heavily criticized the fan art, according to Naughty Dog's artist of making Eve ugly. That's what they're saying, hideous. Shift Up shared a second Eve illustration from Naughty Dog artists and defended their original artwork. Wow. I have it up there on the screen, y'all, so y'all can see it. These folks getting mad. I get it. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, I talked about this on a previous News Friday. Neil Agenda Druckmann, that's what I call him. He always got some type of agenda going on. Something wrong with that dude. He did that with Last of Us too. The new game they got out, they got a female character. You won't really know if she's female. She might be might be a male. You never know with Janelle Druckmann. That's how he do. Got the girl. We think it's a girl. It might be a dude. You never know with a female voice. Knowing Neil Druckmann. Cut off all her hair. And got her looking like... I'll see if I can have a picture going up there. Naughty Dog. There is such a thing as a pretty lady. There's plenty of beautiful women on this earth. Beautiful women. The Bible says a woman's hair is her glory. That's in the Bible. You know, they're going to go against the Bible anyways. That's the world. You know, the world run by the enemy. They're going to go against the Bible. Ladies out there. I'm getting off subject a little bit. The Bible says your hair is your glory. Let your hair grow. That's why you wonder why Stella Blaze is selling so good. Besides her being a pretty female and, you know, she's sexy and everything. She got hair. She got hair. A woman's supposed to have hair. Y'all forgot about that. Design the character like a woman in real life. Supposed to have hair. Now, I understand if a woman got to cut off all the hair, you know, she got cancer or something like that, the radiation. I get that. But if you got pretty hair, ladies, let it grow. And the developers, make the lady like a lady. That's when you wonder why these Japanese developers, they women, when they make games, they actually sell because they ain't got no agenda going on. I can tell you, the Japanese developers make women look like women. Us as gamers want to see a woman, not a... I'm getting too far into that. I'm gonna chill out with that. But look at Eve, look like a woman. Bayonetta look like a woman. I can keep going. The Japanese developers get it. America. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to get too far into that because I'm trying to do better. But yeah, the developers, the fan base got mad because, you know, they mad at the Naughty Dog anyway. Neil Agenda Druckmann, because, you know, he known to just won't let a woman look like a woman in the game. He always let a woman look like something else. And us as gamers, we want to, especially, you know, the male audience, we want to play with a pretty lady. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with playing with a pretty lady? Even some female games out there want to play with a lady. Nothing wrong with that. Pretty lady. If you know you have to play with a female protagonist, you want to play with a pretty lady. There's some more games out there. What's the girl name? Emmy from Way Forward. Yards Rising. She pretty. What's wrong with making a pretty character? It's a video game. It's a fantasy. Nothing wrong with a pretty girl. And then they said Eve is based off a real life girl in real life, a model or something like that. I can understand why they get mad. People get mad because they know Naughty Dog are known for just destroying female characters. Ladies, y'all ought to be mad that he keep destroying female characters. I don't know. I don't get it, but I had to bring this article up, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of gamers got upset about how they drew Eve. Y'all look at the picture right there. It's probably up there somewhere. And I understand why they upset. They just tired of Neil Agenda Druckmann. That's who they tired of. That's why they went off on this. But y'all let me know about all this stuff I'm talking about in the comment section. Like I said, all this that I'm talking about, I got articles in the description y'all can go check out. But let's keep this party rolling. Let's see what else I got on the news agenda for the day. Moving right along. All right, let's see what we got here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Here we go. Let's talk about this. The PlayStation CEO don't see consoles disappearing anytime soon. PS5 likely to last through next gen, similar to PS4. All right. Let me get this straight. Sony PlayStation CEO Hideki, I ain't gonna try to pronounce his last name, believe that traditional gaming consoles will remain relevant for the foreseeable future. Despite the rise of cloud gaming, Hideki emphasizes that hardware like controllers and screens are still necessary, indicating that consoles won't disappear soon. Also, Hideki expresses that the timing of new hardware launches is tied, my bad y'all, tied to technological, y'all know what I'm trying to say, advancement. I destroyed that word, forgive me. Not solely the lifespan of current products. Wow. Now, y'all know why he's saying this. He don't speak up about this stuff until stuff about to hit the fan. He realized that a lot of gamers like myself are not really buying the consoles like they used to. A lot of people, since you doing everything digital, they realizing, wow, like I realized, wow, if Sony doing everything digital, I might as well just go to PC where I don't have to pay for online, free to play online, and if I get the right rig for the price of a PlayStation 5, I can play everything on the PS5 and make it look just as good. A lot of gamers are going to PC, and then they're looking like, wow, PlayStation got a lot of their exclusives on PC. So why am I even getting a console? What's the point of it? What can I not get on PC that's on PlayStation right now? I can name you maybe one game. That's Gran Turismo. I don't think Gran Turismo ever went to PC. Knowing Sony, they probably gonna try to see if they can get it on there, but Astro Bot's still exclusive right now. But game was looking like, they people getting, because technology, information is out there. They ain't just gotta take our word for it. They can look themselves. Because technology and information is out there, and people like, man, ain't no point to get a console. I might well get a PC. And then they sit down there and learn it. And PC is getting more easier to learn to deal with. PC ain't as hard to deal with as it was, say, 5 years ago. It's a lot easier to get in there. People hearing about, because people like myself keep talking about word of mouth, Steam sales. Epic Games Store give you a free game every Thursday. 2 games. Right now they're doing 1 game, but they're doing some nice games out there. They heard about GOG. I mean, they hearing about all this stuff. They saying, and then they're like, I don't have to pay for online? No, you don't have to pay for online. You just get on there and play. Well, what if I want to play with PlayStation players? Oh, this game has crossplay. That means I can play with PlayStation players. I still play with my boys. They seeing this. They seeing this, and more people are not buying consoles no more. They actually going to a PC, because for the price of a console, you can pay for a PC, a mid-grade PC, and play the same games. And don't let them fool you. You can buy a controller. You can hook your PC up to a TV. It's easy. All you need is an HDMI cord. Plug it in. You ready to go. Now, I got me a monitor, because I'm used to having a monitor with my PC. But you can literally plug your PC up to a TV and it'd be the same way. People are learning that. And so that's why he had to try to do a PR. They call it get out in corporate talk. They call it get out in front of the storm and try to convince people, hey, consoles are still relevant. Buy your console so you can keep helping us. Although he's saying that, but at the same time, Sony ain't studying these consoles. They're putting all their games on PC. If they really care about selling more and more of their consoles, they will stop putting their games on PC. But Sony ain't gonna do that. They greedy. They greedy and pretty much forcing me to get a PC. I ain't just talking about Sony. I can't get on Sony all about it. Microsoft been doing it. They care nothing about it. Xbox just a hobby for them. Care nothing about it. And PlayStation, what tripped me out with them, Sony need PlayStation to survive. Yet they putting all their games on PC, which makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. You making your consoles irrelevant. And then, he just gave you the corporate talk, that this Hideki dude, he gave you all type of corporate talk telling you, well, blah, 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 blah. I already know why he's saying that, because he see the writing on the wall. A lot of people are getting more and more into PC gaming. They seeing that, wow, Steam sales. Shit, I just racked up on a whole bunch of games. My whole monitors are full of PC games. I don't even, really and truly, y'all, I don't really buy too many games for PlayStation no more. Unless because I already invested in it. It's something else that I already got. then I'll invest in it. But other than that, I really don't invest in PlayStation games no more. Most time when I want a game, I'll buy it on PC. Be honest with you. And then if I want me and my folks to play it with me, I got four PC controllers. I just hook it up to the TV through my laptop, and we can play just like that. So, mainly when I get on my PlayStation, watch my Crunchyroll and all that stuff, and what else? For my physical media, you know, something I want to keep holding my hand and keep for a while. But other than that, basically, in my opinion, this guy Hideki, he see the writing on the wall, and he's trying to convince everybody that console's still gonna be around. Maybe we'll see. I'm telling you, a lot of people ain't buying consoles like they used to. I'm trying to tell you, they are not buying the consoles like they used to. I'll be honest with you. He know it. That's why he said what he said. So you got to pay attention, y'all. They just don't be talking, just be talking. They doing. They know. They know what's going on. That's why they had to say something. Try to get them out in front of that storm. Because you know the PlayStation Pro is $700-800 after you get a hard drive and all that stuff. And they realizing that the PlayStation Pro ain't selling like it used to. People like, man, I ain't finna pay no $800 for that. For that much, I can get a PC rig. I can learn. And you can learn everything on YouTube. Go on YouTube, y'all. You want to learn how to do PC gaming? Go on YouTube. They give you date-to-date tutorials. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Your Casual Gamer. I didn't know nothing about emulators. So my homie Ben hooked me up with that, and he showed me how to use them. But when I wanted to get further education on it, I went to Your Casual Gamer. He'll show you how to set up the emulator. And Mr. Sujano, he'll do it too. He'll show you how to set up the emulator, how to get everything started. He don't show you where to get your ROMs at, but he show you how to get the emulator set up. And once you get your emulator set up, you're ready to roll. And it's a lot easier than y'all think it is. Because I got all that stuff. Thanks to my homie Ben, I got all that stuff. Click a button. I play old school Nintendo, all that right now. So, Lord bless me through Ben. Shout out to you, Ben. But, yeah. If you want to learn how to get into PC gaming, YouTube it. It'll show you step by step how to do it. I learned a lot from YouTube because I'm a YouTuber. Now I'm trying to educate myself. I learned a lot from YouTube. That's how I got into PC gaming. With my homies that kept telling me about it. And now I learned to do the most on YouTube. YouTube will show you. But yeah, that's why he said what he said, y'all, because he know the writing on the wall. Anyway, let's keep moving. Moving right along. Moving right along. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to talk about now? Yeah, let's talk about this. This is very interesting. Russia is reportedly making 2 video game consoles. Wow. Russia. Now, let me read some of this article to you guys and girls. Russia is looking to enter the video game console space by creating its own systems. And the country is reportedly planning on making 2 different kinds of consoles to feel the economic impact of its illegal invasion of Ukraine, because they got blocked off from a lot of people, so they're trying to make their own thing. According to the tech support, one of them is reportedly a traditional console using the, I can't even pronounce that, processor, which is developed by the Moscow Center of Space Technology. No, not space, I'm tripping. SPARC Technologies. This processor is mainly used for applications such as critical infrastructure and defense. It's also reportedly going to use a domestic OS, either AURORA or Alt Linux. In a statement on Telegram, Deputy Chairman of the State Duma Committee on Information Policy, Anton, I can't pronounce his name, confirmed that the processor aren't as powerful as the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox. So Russia will have to take a unique approach to its consoles. Wow, Russia trying to make their own console. I think correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section. I think they got a lot of sanctions on them because, you know, the UN put sanctions on them because they went there and invaded Ukraine and the whole war thing, and they got a lot of sanctions on them. So Russell said they were going to take it to their own hands and go and make their own video game console. I hear you, Russell. Do what you got to do. What y'all think about this? You know, tell me down there in the comment section. I want to know. I just want to read that thing for you guys. I thought it was very interesting. Russell trying to make their own video game consoles and sell them in Russia. We're going to see how that goes. I'll keep abreast on this news story for you guys and girls. But yeah, I don't know. My thoughts on that, I don't know. Do your thing, Russell. That's all I can say. Let's keep moving. Moving right along. Moving right along. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to my last news story for the day. Black Myth Wukong developer says Xbox port delay is due to the Series S. Wow. Now listen. Apparently, the guy came out and said, let me see, over on the Chinese social media, Game Science CEO Fang said that the Xbox Series S 10 gigabyte of shared memory is a problem, and that caused optimization issues last year. Microsoft stated that the game's delay was not due to Xbox hardware limitation, but to Series S. But the Series S has run into the problem before. Wow. If y'all, let me educate y'all on this. If y'all didn't know, Microsoft got a thing in their contract when they make video games. They say if you're going to bring a game out on Microsoft, the certification process is you got to bring it out on both the Xbox X Series X and the Xbox Series S. But if y'all didn't know, the Xbox Series S is very much weaker than, you know, the next gen consoles. Basically, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, it's a lot weaker. It's a weak console. Now, if y'all didn't know, that's why Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, it came out on PlayStation 5 first, and it took a while for them to bring it on the Xbox. But since Phil Spencer had to step in there and tell them, well, you can bring it out on Xbox Series S, but just do a lower version on the Series S, because the problem was they couldn't get the split screen to work on the Series S. But Phil Spencer talked to them and said, hey, you can just do a lower version on the Xbox Series S. And that's what happened. That's why Black Myth Wukong did not come out on the Xbox, because Microsoft made it where if you're going to bring that game out on their system, you got to make sure it runs on both systems. Wow. See, Microsoft basically are holding themselves back by making the Series S. And a lot of these developers, they like this. Well, since you don't want to let us put it on your system, and we got to put it on both systems, heck, we'll just put it on PlayStation. That's why PlayStation 5 ended up getting these exclusive. Y'all wonder why Black Myth Wukong getting an exclusive? It ain't nothing that Sony did. Sony didn't go out there and pay no money for it. No. The developers couldn't get it to run on that Series S. And Microsoft, they just holding themselves back with that Series S. They shouldn't have never brought out a weaker console like that. They should have did exactly what Sony did. Sony did a digital version of the console and a physical version of the console, but they had the same mechanics inside of it. That's why developers, they have said, this ain't the first time a developer said this. That's why the developers, the games end up being exclusive to PS5 and won't come out on Xbox X, because they don't feel like dealing with that. They're like, man, I can't get this game to run on this Series S. Shoot, Microsoft couldn't even get Halo Infinite, what was it, split screen on that. Because they were supposed to do split screen on Halo Infinite, but they took that away. They couldn't get it to run, because they're trying to get it to run on the Series S. It probably would have ran on the Series X, but the Series S is too weak. The console's too weak. They couldn't get it to run. That's why if y'all, 9 times out of 10, y'all be thinking PlayStation be buying third-party developers. They do that. I'll give them that. They do that. But sometimes it be because Microsoft, they can't get their game to run on the Series S. But instead of doing the right thing, Phil Spencer said, hey, just just do a version on the Series X and do a version on the Series S. He had to do that with Baldur's Gate 3, but the developers like, man, forget that. We just ain't gonna put it on your system. Microsoft once again shooting themselves in the foot. That's what they do. I can't tell you the last time I cut on my Xbox One. I still got it over there. It's collecting dust. Ridiculous. I told y'all, there's literally no reason to own the Xbox. Their games come day and date on PC. Shoot, I just bought that's a few weeks, about a month or so back, Halo Master Chief Collection. Bought that for $5 on Steam. Then I bought what's the other one? Rise, Son of Rome. Bought that for $5 on Steam. Played at 4K. I ain't played it yet, but I will. Ain't no use to own Xbox. Literally, ain't no use to own the PlayStation. The only reason I got that PlayStation is because I'm invested. You know, I'm a PlayStation guy, so I got a lot of stuff invested in it and physical media. That's why I still got my PlayStation going on. But other than that, these consoles gonna be irrelevant. Microsoft with that crazy move, you making your console irrelevant. Black Myth Wukong sold 20 million copies to date. PlayStation, you know, I don't know what's on PlayStation and what's on PC, but y'all missing out on a lot of money. You know, that's why they had to get Phil Spencer had to step in and get Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game collection on there. Because Capcom like, we ain't finna deal with that. We don't feel like dealing with that. Microsoft once again shooting themselves in the foot. You know, Xbox fans, I'm just telling y'all the truth. Telling y'all what's out there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a big Xbox fan. My brother is. My younger brother, he loves Xbox, but y'all keep shooting yourselves in the foot. Folks thought that PlayStation bought something exclusive, and the developer itself, they look at the script, he said, no, PlayStation ain't paying for no exclusive. We just couldn't get it to run on the Series S. There you have it, folks. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up for this rendition of News Fridays. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys girls think. Tell what you guys girls think about the Black Myth Wukong developer saying about the Xbox port delayed due to the Series S. They can't get it to run. Y'all think there's some truth to this, or you think your developer's just lying? I don't think he's lying. He's telling the truth. Tell what you guys girls think about Russell making their own video game consoles. Tell me about that, of course. And also tell me what you guys girls think about the PlayStation CEO says consoles gonna be around for a while. Y'all think there's some truth to that, or he just blowing smoke trying to, you know, get ahead of the impending doom with these consoles about to be irrelevant soon. Tell what you guys girls think about the whole fiasco about Naughty Dog drawing Eve, and they said the picture looked ugly. I have the picture up there. I know y'all probably saw it. Let me know what you guys girls think about that, and tell what you guys girls think about Nintendo is the only major gaming company without any layoffs in 2024. Tell me down in the comment section how Nintendo did that, and what's PlayStation and Xbox problem. Let me know about all of that down there in the comment section. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.